Yes, it's time for another edition of Would You Guess? Look, it's undeniable. We are living in the age of the comic book movie. It seems as though every week a new superhero from the comics is jumping onto the big screen. But what you may not know about the comics is just how much Jewish Americans contributed to molding so many of these larger-than-life characters. As a matter of fact, the comic book industry itself was spawned in the 1930s by two Jewish Americans, Max Charles Ginsberg and Harry Wildenberg, who published the very first comic book, Famous Funnies #1. So why is it that none of our favorite comic book superheroes are Jewish? Well, hold on. Okay, clearly Superman couldn't be Jewish. He's an alien from the planet Krypton. But what about Batman? Could Gotham's caped crusader be Jewish? I mean, after all, Batman's creators Bill Finger and Bob Kane were both members of the tribe. Well, let's go back to the beginning. Since Batman's inception in 1939, he has been traditionally portrayed as culturally white. Making him Jewish would certainly have clashed with the image of Bruce Wayne as the quintessential mid-century all-American boy. In fact, Bruce Wayne in his childhood is depicted as following his father's faith, Episcopalian. But as an adult, the character consistently referred to himself as an atheist. But would you guess that all that changed in 2006 when DC Comics, Batman's publisher, decided to make the newest iteration of Batwoman Jewish? Yep, you heard that right. Batwoman is Jewish. So get this. Batwoman's true identity was revealed to be Bruce Wayne's cousin, Kate Kane, the namesake of Batman creator Bob Kane. So follow me if you will. Kate Kane is the daughter of Jacob and Gabby Kane, all of whom consider their Jewish heritage a significant part of their identity. So how does that relate to Batman's religious affiliation? Well, Kate Kane's father, Jacob Kane, is Jewish, and Jacob is the brother of Martha Wayne, Bruce's mother, whose maiden name was in fact Kane. So if Martha Wayne's brother was Jewish, we have to conclude that Batman's mother was Jewish as well. So now that we have deduced that Bruce Wayne's mother was in fact Jewish, under the Jewish law of natural lineal descent, that would make none other than Bruce Wayne, Batman himself, a card-carrying member of the tribe. Batman's Jewish, who knew? Well, that's all for this edition of Would You Guess?